Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with another liquid lipstick review video. Today's video is going to be on the Nars Powermatte lip pigments. I believe these are relatively new. I originally went out and bought two of these off of, not a recommendation from Samantha, I believe you pronounce her last name Ravendall, I could be totally butchering that. But I had seen her use, I believe, one or two colors that she had gotten in PR or something on Periscope, or maybe it was in a YouTube video, so obviously liquid lipstick always catches my attention, and I loved the colors that she had tried on. So I went out and purchased those two. One of them was London Calling, the second was Rock With You. Both were darker, sort of deep vampy colors. I absolutely loved the formula, and then I was at Ulta and I had my 20% coupon a couple weeks ago and I picked up two more of these. Today I'm going to be testing out the color Get It On. I will swatch it on the back of my hand for you guys really quickly. It's just this sort of nude, almost like ginger color. I felt like it would be more of like a nude or muted color for the eye look that I have going on today. Definitely wasn't going to do a deep vampy lip with the eyes that I have today. So as always, I went in before this video and exfoliated my lips using the Sugar Plum Lip Fairy Lip Scrub from Lush. I am almost through this one. I picked this up last holiday season. I just love the way it smells and the way that it tastes, and I already picked up another one of these. If you guys haven't tried the Lush lip scrubs, I would highly recommend them. I really like Bubblegum, which is one of their permanent flavors, and then again, their Holiday Sugar Plum Fairy is amazing. And then after that, I went in today with the Lush Honey Trap Lip Balm to hydrate my lips. I usually go in with the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask, but I just purchased another one that I'm doing in a haul today, and my other one I can't find, so this was just what I had easy access to, and this actually does a really nice job of moisturizing your lips. I believe it's like $11 for this little guy, and the only thing I don't like about it is it is one of those like pots that you have to scrape your finger in, so not the most sanitary, but does a nice job of hydrating lips. So I would always recommend you guys, before putting on a liquid lipstick, exfoliate your lips and hydrate them just to get the best application and to get the longest amount of wear. So Nars claims that this is an innovative, weightless liquid lip pigment that is flexible and has lasting use. Again, this is not a first impression, and spoiler alert, I can already tell you I really love this formula. So if you guys are new to my channel, I like to format my reviews similar to Stephanie Nicole's. If you haven't checked out her channel, I will have it listed below. She's literally amazing, one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. So I'm going to test this for a full 8 hours of wear after application. I'm not going to apply a lip gloss or anything over top. I'm just going to let it sit and wear as it would be. At the 4-hour mark, I will check in with you guys to see how it is doing, and I will let you know a little bit more about this product at that time. And then at the 8-hour mark, I will do the kiss test to see if it is transfer proof, and then layer it to see how well it layers. I actually haven't done like a kiss test or a layering test for this yet. I'm trying to think of like how long I feel like this has lasted for me. I honestly don't know. So while this isn't a first impression, there is still information about this product that I don't have confidence sharing, because I'm trying to think about like the times that I've worn these and how long I've worn it, and I can't remember. So anyway, I am going to test this on my lips right now. Today I'm not going to use a lip liner. It's kind of hit or miss for me if I use a lip liner with a liquid lipstick. Some people love it, some people hate it. Definitely just personal preference. Today I'm not going to be using a lip liner. Alright you guys, this is what the doe foot applicator looks. Oh god. Okay, cool. I just like smeared this all over my arm. Anyway, this is what the doe foot applicator looks like. As you can tell, it's definitely a unique applicator. I've never seen another doe foot applicator like this. It's just super thin, but it comes to a nice point at the top, which makes it really easy for application, especially if you're not using a lip liner. It makes it super easy. I feel like I'm really dark now. It makes it super easy to apply even without a lip liner to like help you color within the lines. Alright you guys, so I'm going to just go in for my original dunk and alright, so that was just off one dip in. I was able to coat the top and bottom of my lips. And honestly, it does not apply streaky at all. Again, it's super easy to even like get like the like Cupid's bow part of your lips because of the pointy doe foot applicator. I can't decide if I want to go in. I may just do like a small like second coat layer just cause. I don't know if it's because my lips are like a little bit dry or what, but I do feel like when I do the top, like it glides on easy on the bottom lip, but when I was doing the top part of my lip, I did feel like it was like tugging a little bit, so it was like a little bit harder to apply to the top. I'm gonna zoom you guys out. Alright, so like I said, super easy to apply. Definitely applies opaque, dries down opaque. It's probably been about 30 to 45 seconds since I applied this, and it's definitely like a little bit sticky, like it's not totally dried down yet. So if you guys are wondering about dry down time, we're about 45 seconds to a minute in, and we are not totally dried down yet. As far as scent is concerned, it definitely has like a vanilla cake battery sort of scent, not anything overpowering. I feel like you can smell it a little bit as you apply it, but then like after you move the wand away from your face, you don't smell it at all. So I just want to let this dry down a little bit. What should we chat about while we wait? Let's chat about how I feel like this video is going to end up being super dark, so I'm going to try and lighten it up when I edit it, but I just cannot figure out my lighting, and I wanted to do, so I moved my dresser out of my back room, so I just have like the plain wall because I feel like it's less distracting, even just to me. But I just feel like it's so dark, but I don't want to paint my wall because I feel like I'm too lazy to do that, and I feel like I still wouldn't get it right. And then like when I feel like my videos are light enough, like you can't see my swatches or anything. So anyway, the struggle is seriously real. I played around with the ColourPop In Your Element, I believe it's called, palette today, and that's how I created the look that I am currently wearing. Definitely a little bit out of my comfort zone. I usually just stick to like super neutral brown looks. So this one was really fun to create. If you guys are interested, I do plan on doing a review on that palette. I'm trying to start to crank out palette reviews, so I'm working on a few. That is one of them. If you guys are interested, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out. It's probably been, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes now, and we're still waiting to dry down. Alright, you guys, it is currently 10:24. I will see you guys at 2:30 during the 4-hour check-in. At that time, I'll let you know how long it took for it to actually dry down. But I have a toddler who's getting a little unhappy right now. So, again, 10:24. I will see you guys in 4 hours at my first check-in. Alright, you guys, welcome back. It is 2:32. I have had this on my lips for about 4 hours now, just a little bit over. And I gotta say, sorry for the spoiler in the beginning. I feel like the last times that I've worn these in even the different colors, like I must not have worn them for that long, because I'm not gonna lie, these are a drying formula. So if you do not like a formula that's more on the dry side, I'm not 100% sure you're gonna love these. But if you get over the like hour to 2 hours of that really dry feeling, then I feel like it gets a little bit more comfortable. But I'm going to zoom you guys in really quick so that you can see what the wear looks like. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. Obviously my lips look a little bit dry. And then it is like the color I feel like has faded a little bit, and you can definitely see some wear, especially on like the inner part of like my bottom lip. Alright, so let's break this down. Overall, I still do like the formula so far. I do agree. I think it is a really lightweight formula. With the exception of it feeling dry on the lips, you really can't tell it's even there. It doesn't feel heavy on the lips at all. I feel like it is super flexible with the lips, and it doesn't like bleed or anything like that. Now, I do feel like the color has worn down or faded a little bit in this first 4 hours, and again, I can tell it's faded like on the inner part of my lips. I do feel like this color is more of like a your lips but better sort of color, so I feel like you'd be able to tell, you'd be able to see the fading a little bit more if I had tried one of the darker colors. Like I said, this is a drier formula. It's not as bad as the MAC Retro Lip, it's not as bad as Kylie Cosmetics, and it's not as bad as ColourPop, but it is a drier formula. So if you really hate that in a liquid lipstick formula, which it is hard to find liquid lipstick formulas that aren't dry, simply because that's like, I feel like how they get some of their longevity. But if you don't like dry formulas, I don't think you're going to like this. Alright, let's get into a little bit more about this product. I don't have the box for this still, but it was just like your standard black sleek NARS box. There is 0.18 fluid ounces in this. That's way better than like Lime Crime. I think you get like 0.11. So it is a good amount of product that you are getting in this. Again, a very lightweight formula. I felt like it went on opaque. It wasn't streaky, and it is pretty flexible with your lips. No like bleeding outside the lines even without a lip liner. The shelf life on this is 24 months, so that's actually quite a bit longer than your standard liquid lipstick, which usually has a shelf life of 6 to 12 months. This does, however, retail for $26, which is quite a bit more expensive than your standard liquid lipstick, which I feel like typically retails from anywhere between like 16 to 18 to 20. So definitely on the higher end, more pricey side of the liquid lipstick spectrum. There is a range of 17 colors, ranging all the way from nudes to berries to super deep vampy colors, and they even have a black shade that they offer. So there's definitely a wide range of colors. Again, the one that I have on my lips today is Get It On. Let me actually grab my other 3 for you guys. Alright, you guys, so here are all 4 of the pigments that I have, and then here they are swatched. The one right here is Get It On. This one right here, which is like a gray berry, this one definitely dries down darker and more gray tone. This is called London Calling. This bright red one is, I can't remember, I was deciding between 3 of the red shades. And it looks like I went with the shade Don't Stop. So Don't Stop for this bright red. And then this one on the end, this very deep burgundy color, is called Rock With You. I love this color, but this one dries down super dark as well, like even darker I feel like than it's swatched right here. So it almost does look like a dark brown rather than like a deep burgundy. Still really love it, but you definitely have to like that bold, deep look. So this is what the packaging looks like. I really enjoy this packaging. It's very sleek, very, like, it feels very luxurious. I love that, you know, you have the Nars cap. My daughter is literally destroying everything and I'm getting angry. You dropped it. No.
Oh, stop the lipstick.
You better go find it. Try and get it. So I definitely love the packaging. It is very sleek. It feels very luxurious. It feels not heavy, but like heavy for, you know, for this. I like that it has the Nars cap and it's black and white, like typical Nars packaging. But then I like how they have like the black, but then you can see the color or the shade through the tube all the way around. I think the packaging is done really, really nicely and I really enjoy this. Alright guys, next I'm just going to hop onto the Nars website and read you their claims and let you know if I agree with the claims or not. So it says the Powermatte lip pigment is infused with liquefied pigments with infinite matte color saturation for lasting weightless wear. I would agree with the weightless. As far as the lasting, I mean, definitely still have a lot of color here, but we have faded. It says this custom doe foot applicator provides effortless, precise application and full coverage in one swipe. I would definitely agree with that. I think that the applicator is super unique. I have not had any sort of lip gloss or liquid lipstick that has a similar applicator. It made it really easy to line the lips and just get like a super precise application. So I really, really, really like the applicator on this. It says its lightweight texture applies like ink on your lips and then dries down instantly to locking color for smudge resistant, carefree wear. So as far as like smudge resistance goes, I would agree with that. However, I will say that this definitely has transferred. I did have a latte and I noticed a lot of transfer on my lid. I also had buttered noodles. I didn't notice like a ton of transfer on my fork, but those are the 2 things that I have had, with the exception of water out of a straw in the last 4 hours. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. So definitely I would say smudge proof, but not transfer proof. But it doesn't claim to be transfer proof from what I've read so far. So it says impart any lip look with shades that flatter all skin tones from neutral to bold to suit any occasion. Alright, so those are the claims. It doesn't necessarily claim to have an 8-hour wear time or anything, and again, we are only at hour 4 right now. Still happy with the color. I would be curious to see where we'd be if I was wearing one of the darker shades. Again, I do feel like it has faded some. So that is the information that I have for you right now, you guys. If I've missed anything, definitely leave me a comment in the comment box below and I would be happy to get back to you. Otherwise, I will see you guys at the 8-hour check-in, at which time we will do the kiss test to see if it is truly transfer proof. Again, spoiler alert, it's not. And then we will layer it to see how well it layers, and I will give you my final thoughts on whether or not I would recommend this and kind of where this falls with my other favorites or maybe my least favorite liquid lipstick lipsticks, I will let you know at the 8-hour check-in. See you soon. Alright guys, welcome back. It is 6:20. It has been 8 hours since initial application of this. I will zoom you guys in just a moment, but I do want to mention in the last 4 hours since the last 4-hour check-in, I have had a cup of hot coffee, some popcorn, and then basically just been drinking water out of a cup. Okay, I'm struggling to focus here, but this is the Wear. You can tell it's definitely faded a lot and just like really settled and dried into the lip lines and such. I'd actually, again, I know I said this in my last check-in, but I'd be curious to see what this looked like if this was a darker color because a lot has worn away in like the center or like that O part of the lips. And I just wonder like how dry my lips would look if this was a color that didn't so closely match my actual lip color. As far as transfers goes, like I said, you guys, I did notice transfer on my coffee cup that I was having earlier, but here is the back of my fist. And really no transfer right now. Again, I think that's because this has just dried down so much and really all but worn away. So as far as longevity of wear on this, I would say you're going to get a good like 4 to 5 hours. Again, there's going to be some fading and some wear away. We'll see how this layers. If this layers well, I probably would recommend this as a formula that I will often use. But if it doesn't layer well, I just don't know. Depending on like how long you need this to last on your lips, I don't know if I could recommend this to you guys. So let's go ahead and layer this really quickly. Again, just like I said when I initially applied this, it's just a little bit difficult to apply to the top left. I feel like it just tugs a little bit. But overall, this layered really nicely, I think. Again, I only needed one swipe, not streaky. Looks pretty opaque, and you didn't get any flaking or anything like that on the lips, and it honestly just looks like I just applied this for the first time. So this passes the layer test in my opinion. I think this looks just like new. As far as my recommendation is concerned, I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to still put this in like my top 4. If you guys are curious, I will link some of my favorite formulas below, but I do love Dose of Colors and Lime Crime. Those are probably my top 2. These, I just love the shade selection on this. I love the packaging. I love the doe foot applicator. Again, I really like the shade selection. I think it dries down very opaque. It is a drier formula, so if you are totally against dry formulas, I wouldn't recommend this to you guys. But if you don't mind a bit of a drier formula, I think this is a great formula, you guys. I think you'll get a good 3 to 4 hours of initial wear, and then I think you will have to reapply. But it does reapply really nicely, so as long as you're okay with popping this in your bag or taking it along with you or whatever, I would definitely recommend this formula. Again, $26. It is on the pricey side, but you guys, I really like this formula. This is going in my top 5 for sure. I really like this. Let me know down below what your favorite liquid lipstick formulas are. Let me know which ones you think that I need to try, or if there's any that you'd like me to get a review up for. I actually have a huge bucket full of, I counted last night, it's like over 30 liquid lipsticks that I need to try. I purchased a bunch around this time last year actually, so I kind of need to get going on trying them before like their shelf life runs out, even though I haven't opened them. Anyway, I have a huge bucket. I have tons that I want to try for you. I just fell behind on my liquid lipstick reviews over the last year, and now I'm starting to get back into them and pick them up. So let me know which ones you guys are interested in seeing me review next, and I will get those up for you. Other than that, you guys, I'll just see you in my next video. Bye!